Hi everyone, I wanted to hop back on here and just do a real brief video covering the syllabus for the summer section. Some of you may have had friends in the other sections during the school year. Some of you may have no idea what to expect, so I just wanted to come on here, explain this a little bit, and give you guys a little bit of guidance as to what the semester, or I guess not the semester, but the 7 or 8 weeks is going to look like. My name is Sarah Kabuski. I am the instructor for this course. My main job here on campus is I'm the assistant softball coach. I am also the compliance coordinator, and I also teach, normally during the semester, I teach 3 wellness courses each semester, and then normally I do 1 summer section. Okay, a little bit about me is I've been here at UIndy for about 10 years. I'm actually going on my 10th year. I am married and I have 3 kids. My oldest is Cooper, he is 3, and then I just had twins in March, so about 3 months ago I had twins, 1 boy, 1 girl. Adeline is the girl and Bexon is the boy, so definitely have my hands full. I did not teach last semester as I was on maternity leave. Normally I teach summer section, session 1, but Paul Casaro, who was supposed to teach this course, took a different job at a different university, and that left summer session 2 open, so I gladly stepped in for the kinesiology department and helping them out by teaching this section. So I'm looking forward to the next 7 or 8 weeks with all of you guys, as I hope that you guys are looking forward to it, spending the time with me. So what I'm going to do this week is normally we would meet in class, and since we're not meeting in class, I wanted to make sure just to post a couple of videos of what we normally would have covered so you guys aren't missing anything and we're not starting next week behind. Okay, we will meet next week Tuesday at 6 o'clock. We meet in the Ruth Lilly Fitness Center in room 132, which is the corner classroom that is directly catty corner when you walk into the Ruth Lilly Fitness Center from the entrance. So if you have any questions or any problems with that, make sure you touch base with me and I can go ahead and answer anything that you have. Okay. A couple of big points I wanted to touch on. The first point is going to be the textbook. Okay. This textbook is going to be required for the course. All right. This is what the textbook looks like. You guys have a little bit of a newer edition. The textbook must be new. Okay. You cannot use a used textbook for this course. And the main reason for that being is you can see when you open the inside cover, there is this online access code. Okay, you will need this online access code, and we will talk about that a little bit later here in this short video. Okay, one date to kind of keep in mind is if you want to withdraw from the course without it showing on your transcript, please make sure that is done by July 27th. Okay, and that way it's not showing on your transcript, and you are in the clear in that regard. Okay. You can see on the syllabus, and I will go ahead and post this as well on ACE so you can look at it in a little bit more detail if you so choose. You can see I have some of the course objectives, some university learning goals, different teaching methods, and then we have the course requirements and expectations. Okay. Now, for those of you that have expectations for this class from friends or whatnot that have taken this previously, I always like to say a little statement in that this class is required for you to graduate, okay, and regardless of who you take it with and when you take it, the syllabus is outlined and the assignments are exactly the same, okay. So yes, it may seem like a lot of work. We're going to work together so that way it doesn't all save up for you for the last week of the semester and then you're up for 24 hours straight doing work. It does seem like a lot of work, but the way I have the assignments outlined throughout the semester, as long as you stay up chapter to chapter, it won't be that bad. Okay, so how the course is graded is there are going to be 2 exams. Okay, each exam is 150 points. Each question, 75 questions. Each question is worth 2 points. Everything is multiple choice. Okay, then you will see in the syllabus that it says assignments completed in textbook for 510 points. Those are scattered throughout the textbook, and you will see it kind of looks like this. You can see kind of like this brown box with the red writing in it. Those are textbook assignments, and I will grade these before every exam, okay? So they're scattered throughout the textbook, and then you will see where it says assignments and poll questions completed online. Okay, that is where I was referencing to the online access code. You will need that online access code in order to complete those assignments. All right. The interactive activities are also completed online, along with the pre and post wellness assignments. All of the online work and really all of the assignments, we will chat a little bit more in detail about next week when we meet. I like to do that in person. I will show you exactly what is due, and I do that in person just solely so that way I can make sure that you guys are understanding, and also if you have any questions right away, I can answer those for you. Okay, so if you're unclear of any of the assignments, hang tight until next week, and hopefully I can clear up those questions or concerns for you. There's one paper that is associated with this class, and you can see Life After Wellness Personal Reflection Plan and paper for 200 points. And then there are some physical activity points where normally if you take this class during the semester, you choose an emphasis. So you may choose Kinesiology 101 with a strength training emphasis, or a yoga emphasis, or a cardio mixed emphasis, or a team sports emphasis. There's different emphasis normally throughout the semester that you would choose, but since we're in the summer session and since we're putting this in a smaller time frame, we don't have those emphasis. Okay, so we kind of alter that a little bit throughout the summer session, and the physical activity points are actually a physical activity log, and I will talk about that a little bit more next week as well. Okay, so you can see pretty basic 1,840 points total in the class, and we use a very, very basic grading scale. Okay, our 94 to 100 are going to be your A's, your 90 to 93 A minus, and so on and so forth. Okay. I won't touch really on late assignments all that much, mainly because there's only two points in the semester where your assignments are due, and that is going to be before exam 1 and then before exam 2. Okay, so really there's no way that late assignments will really be turned in. I always work everything case by case basis, especially here in the summer, as I know this is like a busy time for everyone. We can definitely touch base with me if you are going to be late turning something in. Just the biggest thing is going to be communication. All right. Attendance policy is in place from the kinesiology department. Again, I understand this summer. I understand you're going to have vacations planned. I certainly have vacations planned, as that's why we're doing this video today. So please, please, please just communicate with me. Now, if I don't see you one time all semester, you show up for exam 1, you show up for exam 2, we're going to have a little bit of an issue. But you please just make sure you communicate with me if you're going out of town or if you need to miss a class or whatever it may be. Okay. I'm not going to touch much on the classroom behavior, as I'm hoping that that's not going to be an issue. The biggest thing that I really need to touch on is going to be the academic integrity. Okay, please make sure your book work is your work. Okay, there are ways for me to check to make sure that your access code, and I'm trying to pull it up, your access code that is on this inside cover is actually registered to you. Okay, so the biggest thing I say is when this textbook is due and when I collect this textbook, please make sure it is your textbook and not a friend who previously has taken the class. Okay. ADA statement, if you need any type of accommodation, whether it's to the build center, whether it's for testing, whatever it may be, please make sure you communicate with me, and we can make sure we get you the appropriate accommodations, and I can have that ready for you, whether it's come for the first class or whether it's for the first exam. Okay. And then last but not least, I just want to touch on really quick the course schedule. All right, here is an ideal course schedule. Obviously, as the 7 or 8 weeks goes on and we get off track, we will adjust accordingly. There are a couple of dates that are set in stone that will not change. Okay, the first one is if you look all the way down to July 24th. Okay, that is a Tuesday, and that is our first guest speaker that we have. Okay, Dr. Huber, who does a drug education speaker. I've heard him for the last 10 years. He does a great job. Okay, he will be coming in to our class on July 24th. That will be an in-person class. If you follow the syllabus down to August 2nd, that is our second guest speaker, and that is the Professional Edge Center, which is here on campus. They will be coming to speak with us, and then the very next class on Tuesday, August 7th, an outside company called Think First, which talks about injury prevention and making smart decisions. They're coming in class that time as well. So those three expert speakers will be set dates. Those will not change, okay? And we can plan on that. We will have course, or we will meet in person rather for those three specific dates, 100%, okay? Looking at the overall schedule, if you can kind of see tentatively right now, the first exam is scheduled for July 17th, and that's going to be exam 1, okay? And you can see right here on the syllabus that it says introduction chapter through chapter 4. And what happens then is all of your coursework for the introduction chapter through chapter 4, both the textbook work and the online assignments and activities will be due on that day, okay? Then we take that test. The very next class, we start with chapter 5 through 10. We'll finish that on August 14th. We wrap up with exam 2. At that point, all of your textbook and online work for chapter 5 through chapter 10 will be due, and we go ahead and we finish up for summer session 2. So pretty basic schedule, and obviously as we go, we will communicate which ones are going to be online, which ones are going to be in class, and so on and so forth. So that is all I have for the syllabus review, okay? I will be posting a couple more videos throughout the week here, just smaller videos with chapter 1 and chapter 2, so that way we can stay on track. We will look to meet on July 10th, which is going to be a week from today, next Tuesday, July 10th, and we will be covering mental wellness, okay? So please make sure you come prepared on Tuesday. If you have your book by then, bring your book. We will cover chapter 3. We will touch base about the online assignments, the access code, how to access all of that, and we can also troubleshoot in case you have any problems. So if you have any questions, make sure you shoot me an email. I'm looking forward to the next 7 weeks, and I hope you guys have a great day.